Now, am I expecting any packages today? No? Good. Does anyone have any parodies they want to do? Good. Okay, I know. I can't control what goes on in this place. But I promise you, today is the day I'm finally going to get around to it, the most requested toy for Addict. None other than Sideswipe. R.I.D. Spy Changer class. Now, in vehicle mode, he's actually really cool and has some nice colors, but then you get these really weird combinations of robot mode and these really weird goggles. Jeez. Get the hell off me! Don't stop it! Get them!
Oh, hell no! You're not pulling that again!
Wait, since when can you talk?
Shut up! You think you can pull that every time you don't want to review a toy? Do you? Where's your sense of responsibility? Answer me!
Wait, would you answer you or shut up?
Just do what I tell you!
Look, it's not like I don't want to do Armada Sideswipe, it's too much for me. I'm not ready yet. It's just too painful for me.
You think he's painful? I'll show you pain! You're going to review a bad toy if I have to kill you to do it!
God, what are you? Okay, to make sure my head stays attached to my body, we're going to do Bruticus tonight. Now, the first thing you should know is that this is a Beast Machines cast stock. Whoa. I have to touch you to move you around. Come on, it's slightly required for the review. Now, yeah, he's a Cerberus. He was going to be the first mythical animal in the Beast series, which, commendable, but really, being released in R.I.D. means he loses some of the aspects. He doesn't have the translucent plastic that a Beast Machines toy is known for, and he kind of loses something in this color scheme. I mean, this looks like Hulk Hogan's pet dog, okay? I mean, this bright yellow and bright red. I mean, it's the brightest shades I've ever seen on a toy, and they're colors that really should not go together. And the black doesn't really do a good job breaking it up. I mean, it just looks randomly thrown in. I mean, why is the front leg black, the rear leg's yellow? I mean, why are these two jaws yellow if this one's black? It's almost like they didn't know exactly what colors they were going to produce when they threw the plastic in the mold. And it doesn't help that the deco doesn't really add a whole lot. I mean, they gave some edging to some of the weapons and his claws down here, but really that's about it. I mean, from here to here, it's totally bare. I mean, there's absolutely no detailing in here. There's a lot of detail on these extra dog heads that goes completely to waste. It really doesn't bring out a whole lot in the toy. It feels like there's something really lacking here, almost like they didn't even finish it. Okay, you know what? I think I've learned my lesson, alright? So I'm just gonna take off a little bit early. Okay, take it easy, please. Okay, don't do anything rash. I've got a wife and 2 children. Okay, but I do have a fiance, alright? Okay, we never even dated. Why are you so evil? Now, the sculpt itself I have issues with. I mean, for starters, take a look. Down here we have an anklet and a chain, except the chain is painted completely bright yellow. You know, it's not one of these nice shades of silver they use for the other weapons. It's bright freaking yellow. Worst, again, lack of paint detail. This little anklet here is not colored in. You can't even tell what the chain's hooked onto. I mean, if you're going to paint this such a garish color, at least paint the thing it's attached to as well. The molding itself, it's not too bad, actually. There's just some bad design flaws. I mean, for starters, these 3 heads. Now, the first one, it can go down a little bit, but that's really about it, and it's not very useful, because he can't hunch up on his front legs at all to actually use that in a pose. The heads themselves I take issue with because they don't really come off the body. They're more or less stuck on the side here. It's not like an actual Cerberus where the torso is big enough to accommodate all the heads. They're just kind of attachments. I mean, if they didn't have to form the arms later, they wouldn't even be necessary to make the toy. It might actually make them look better. And then there's the articulation, which is very, very limited. These can move down a little bit, so you can kind of do some things with him, but that completely moves his shoulder out of joint, so it looks like he's been in an accident. That doesn't look good in the least. You have a tail back here, which, for 1, 2, 3 different weapons, okay, I give him that, that's kind of cool. But the rear section is completely devoid of articulation. I mean, this is Beast Machines. I mean, they had articulated beasts down at this point, but there is absolutely no joint here to make these rear legs move. I mean, there's ball joints down here, but you take a look, I mean, they're completely locked up by the ball socket.
Stop touching me there!
Shut up. You've got detail down there. I have to point it out. I'm sorry. I mean, for a demonic hellhound, you're really sensitive, okay? How about we go into the robot mode? It can't possibly be any worse. They actually didn't do such a bad job. There's a few commendable details here. I mean, obviously, it's really rocking that asymmetrical design. And you even have a nice skeletal theme here to continue this satanic look. You got really skinny arms up here. You've got some, I'm sorry, I'm going to touch this area. Pelvis here, that's really scrawny, kind of skeletal. But the hollow gut is what really sells it, especially this rib cage detail here on the chest. It really brings it together and really makes a demonic looking character. The mold itself is where I draw my problems. Now, over here on the right arm, it's not too bad. You've got a fully rotating shoulder and double jointed elbows, and you even have wrist articulation. That's all really nice. You move over to the right, you've got the same shoulder, but then you have another double jointed elbow, except it's the kind you all hate. It's the kind that goes in opposite directions, either this way or this way. So you have 2 options. This, which looks like his arm is broken, or underhanded, that has that stupid palm up thing that I absolutely hate. He also has these horrible leg articulation. He's got these huge stems here that should allow some range of movement, but that's about all you can do. It can't go outward at all. I mean, you can move him forward, and, okay, his knees, you can bend. Mine are a little too tight to rotate, but I should be able to. But you really can't get into any dynamic poses because of the feet. They can move down like this, but they can't move up any higher. So you don't have any options for a more dynamic stance for him. Now, mold-wise, there is some commendable detailing here. Unfortunately, a lot of that is weighed down by just how overcrowded he is. I mean, he's got these big wings up here, the big shoulder guards, that's annoying. And then you have this big, bubbly butt with his beast legs hanging off the rear end. Yeah, literally, the rear end.
I mean, that part just sucks. In fact, this whole toy sucks.
Oh,
I really don't like
no.
this part
You're
of
not
the toy.
being very
This
descriptive.
toy sucks.
What's
It
wrong with you?
really,
What?
really sucks.
Get your
I am
ass
not
back
happy
here!
with it.
Okay, I swear, I just had to go to the bathroom. I swear to God, that's all it was. Okay, you're not angry, right? Please don't kill me. Okay, features. We'll move on to features now. The first one I'm going to mention, but not demonstrate, he can use his tail as a three-pronged weapon. Ooh, a tail used as a weapon in a Beast series? You don't say. That one doesn't work for me. What does is this little hidden knife here. His hands even open up, so it looks like he's holding it pretty well. Okay, I give you credit for that one. I will also give you credit for the head design. Now, he's a Cerberus, of course, so 3 heads even in this mode. You got your default. You can turn it this way and get a very tiny little dog head. And you can turn it this way and get something that looks like Ganon from the Legend of Zelda games. Both of them share the eye colors of the other heads in Beast mode, so it's actually a fairly commendable job. I mean, okay, I'll give you a solid point on that one. After that is where it loses me, because it does the one thing I always wanted a Transformer to be able to do. It has 4 arms. Okay, you spring out that hand, it comes with a weapon, and so does this one. And you have a pretty kibbly, pretty clunky 4-armed mode. And this might be somewhat impressive looking at first glance, but there's not a whole lot you can do here. I mean, all you've done is move his butt up here, so you've completely restricted his upper arms. And his lower arms can do even less. I mean, they don't have an elbow that it can extend, so you can't really get it into any natural position. Look at that. Yeah, that's a convincing arm, isn't it? I almost compare it to Optimus Minor's gimmick, to where it's got a great potential and it had a good design, but in the end, it doesn't seem like it comes out working properly. Like they just kind of said, hey, let's just do it for the heck of it and see what people think. Not really much thought went into it after that. The one last thing I want to point out is under this. The chest flips up to reveal nothing at all. It looks like a pressure cooker or I don't know, some kind of... It doesn't even look like a Matrix, not that it would. I mean, there's just so many half-done things on this toy that it strikes me that they didn't even put any thought into it at the end of the day. I mean, that was seriously the best...
Enough fun and games! It's time you really suffered!
Okay, you know what? I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I mean, with all the jumping and the biting around and the talking and all that, you've made me forget something very important. You're my damn toy, okay? You're not bossing me around. And you know what? Amongst all this, you have forgotten something very important, too. I can run faster than you.
You can't escape hell's god, dog! Oh, you can run, but you'll just die tired.
I'm not running.
Oh, God, those are my eyes! Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off! Get off, get off me!
Actually, I'll give you that one. That was actually pretty cool. But this ends now.
What? You have a lightsaber?
Whoa. Okay, you and I know what this is. Every geek knows what this is. Except everything from the name on this thing to the noises it makes are completely trademarked, okay? So we're not gonna go there. This is my royalty-free blade. Every single copyright has been removed from this device, so that it is completely free to use anytime, anywhere. And especially against you right now. Let's go.
Not again! Oh, get off me! Get off! Get off of me! Get off! Get off! Go away! Let me out! Open up so I can bite your eyes out!
So what have we learned here today?
Eyes are like candy to me.
Okay, number 1, hellhounds like eyes. Number 2, you can't run away from the things that scare you. Better to just face it head on, get it over with. Number 3...
What? Who are you? Wait, what are you doing with that green jam? No! No! No!
Never mess with someone who knows worse toys than you! So next time, no more kidding around. I'm going for it. No more distractions. Armada Sideswipe is going down, 'cause I'm a damn plastic addict. I stay addicted so you can stay away.
No, not the bazooka. Stay away from me. That's not how nature works.